players to watch them play and interact with them. It is an honor tonight that the Mobile USL team has asked us to speak about our charitable organization called Uniforms United. Uniforms United is a charitable soccer donation program started by our family 4 years ago. Our program collects new and gently used soccer uniforms and equipment for children in need in countries around the world. Our story began in 2015 when Nick and Colin were only 9 and 6 years old. At the time, the boys were very active in soccer for quite a few years already. One day at a local birthday party, our boys had the privilege to talk with a friend who had returned from a mission trip. He had been to Uganda. Matt told our boys about the orphan children living in a small village called Adachar, and how so many of them, of course, love soccer. He said they loved soccer so much they played daily in bare feet and made a soccer ball out of banana leaves. Well, this sparked something in Nick and Colin. And they said, what do we do with our old uniforms? They're just sitting in the closet. So they envisioned this idea of why can't we collect uniforms and send them to the children in Uganda? As parents, Craig and I felt, how could we not support our 2 young soccer players with this idea about making a difference donating their uniforms for children in Uganda? That is how it all began. We named the program originally Uniforms for Uganda, and well, their idea flourished. It was a simple observation of Nick and Colin, but what we found was their pure of heart and creative idea, seen through a child's eyes, sparked a universal desire of so many to connect a need with a solution. We are often so busy as adults that we may not see so clearly as our children do. We live in a soccer community that has so much and is so blessed with a surplus. Why are we not giving our used soccer uniforms and equipment to others? With our donation drive, we had help and support immediately from close friends and local soccer leaders. We worked closely with our soccer club and high school in Coweta County and local indoor soccer center. Nick and Colin had collection bins out at the soccer field day after day. It was cold even sometimes, wasn't it, guys? Before we knew it, we had an interview and photos with a local sports magazine and even the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. The word was out and collections began coming in. What had begun as a small idea of a local collection suddenly was growing. Our family truly had no inkling that our homegrown idea would expand to be what it is today. Our uniform donation the first year was such a wonderful gift to the children in Adachar. But it was also so rewarding for the soccer players back here in Georgia to see the videos and pictures of the children receiving their soccer uniforms and equipment. There are pictures playing behind me on the screen for you to see. During our second year, we collected here in Fayette County. We collected so many uniforms they were given to children, not only in Adachar, but also to children in many different villages in Uganda. A group from one village played in a soccer tournament and won. The leader sent us a message that the village felt their win was related to the unity that the uniforms brought the children. In 2017, we began a donation not only in Fayette County and Coweta and Atlanta, and then we began to get donations from other states. We began to send other countries, to Ethiopia and Tanzania, so we changed our name to Uniforms United. Over the next 2 years, our program grew to have donations from 4 states. Then we had the honor to send to 6 countries: Uganda, Ethiopia, Tanzania, South Africa, Colombia, Honduras, and Guatemala. Now we have touched the lives of thousands of children from a simple idea of 2 local boys. In 2018, we also started a holiday donation drive for new soccer balls, similar to Toys for Tots. We worked with another fantastic charity called Kickoff for Curling here locally. You may wonder, how do we get these donations from Georgia to the other countries? We've been blessed by our connections to so many missionaries and friends. We pack up our donations hand by hand and take the donation bags, and they take the donation bags for us on their trips to Africa and South America. As we grow with monetary donations, we will begin to ship packages more often ourselves to the locations. Speaking of growth, we have special guests with us here tonight. Connie and Brian Doyle from Global Sports Federation. Their non-for-profit agency is a great supporter of Uniforms United and our future growth. Over the years, Our support in our local community has grown tremendously. Donations have come from so many that it would take me another 5 to 10 minutes to list them all. They are included on the slides. Most importantly, we have had amazing support from MOBA. Not only our soccer teams, but especially Yuda Harms, Kathy Phelan, Nick Favela, and now our new director, Jim Robin. These leaders at MOBA have helped Uniforms United in more ways than we can even count. Last fall, we had a super successful donation drive right here at MOBA. We hope to do this again this fall. So tonight, we want to remind you to get your youth soccer uniforms, your balls, cleats, out of your homes and into our collection bins this fall. If you'd like to donate now, please contact Kathy or Nick here at MOBA. There's also a permanent collection bin at XL Sports World in Fairburn, or you can contact us directly through our Facebook site. We all know that soccer is what brings millions of children together all over the world. Keeping children in poverty-stricken communities involved in a sport gives children a sense of value and promotes friendship within the community. Uniforms United hopes to continue to spread the love of soccer and the passion for the game through uniform donations for years to come. We'd like to ask you here tonight for continued support for our program. If you have a young soccer player, this is a fantastic way to grow their sense of community service. If you're a MOBA USL player inside, please spread the word to your colleges and teams. We'd be honored to receive donations. If you're a community member, help us spread the word. We are available at any time to answer your questions. Stop by the table out front, pick up a flyer, visit our Facebook site. Thank you all for listening. Have a great night.